I'm Sumeeth Singh. I head up the cloud provider business for Sub-Saharan Africa at VMware, looking after partners that deliver VMware cloud services based on VMware as the preferred technology stack.
So LSD has been in the cloud native modernization platform for about 6 years, and we've been looking at what VMware have been doing for the last 2 years, and we started off even playing with Pivotal and I think it's called TKIG, and we were always on the fence of like, are you guys ready? And then when we saw Tanzu in December last year, we realized, okay, you guys are ready for this world of modernization, and this is why we decided to partner with you. We liked what we saw the offering, and we thought, now this is a serious thing that we want to invest time into. LSD also doesn't partner up with many people, and when we do partner up, we really put our heart and soul into it.
For us, from a VMware perspective, LSD was a logical choice from a partnership perspective. Speaking to most customers, most CIOs, they are on some level of an app modernization or containerization type engagement or type strategy. However, even with the breadth of the VMware and the Tanzu portfolio of products, we need partners, and partners like LSD that can make this real and that can really start putting in the operations and the mechanics of making our technology come to life.
My name is Deon Stroebel. I'm the head of solutions for LSD. That means I take complex technologies and create solutions for customers and make sure that we can deliver them in a really good way for our customers to make sure we solve their problems.
I'm Lee Syse. I'm the lead cloud solution architect for our cloud provider business in Sub-Saharan Africa. That typically entails me working with our cloud provider ecosystem, either building out the cloud-hosted platform or utilizing our technology, bundling it with the managed service and delivering it to the market. And I typically support them around the architecture, the platform, go-to-market, around the solution that they're delivering.
So Lee, I want to ask you, we're obviously seeing a lot in the market at the moment around modern application platforms. People are moving to modern applications and hybrid cloud especially. I know that VMware are talking a lot about hybrid and multi-cloud management for modern applications. Tell me a bit about the Tanzu and VMware solution or product that actually solves that problem.
So Tanzu is essentially a portfolio of multiple products that makes up our PaaS service, or our platform as a service solution. And it entails 3 main categories. So there's a build portion. In other words, when customers are looking to build certain modern applications in a specific framework, we've got technology sets that supports that. We've then got a run portion where we've invested in our own distribution of Kubernetes, which we've branded as Tanzu Kubernetes Grid. Comes out in a few different flavors, but that's been consolidated. And that is essentially our distribution of Kubernetes to run certain containers. And in the third piece, we have a managed portion where we've invested in an extensive amount of product sets that really assists from an operational perspective, an observability perspective, a networking perspective to run containers or modern applications. So it's a true suite of products that caters towards a platform as a service requirement that customers are on the journey of adopting currently.
Yeah, I must say that since we have been partners of VMware now officially, we've been working with it, we've been deploying it at customers. The product suite is absolutely phenomenal, and there's so much in there that provides so much value to businesses to really get them, to fast track them down this journey of going down this new modernized application platform. So we're at vFORUM, and it's really interesting so far. One of the things that Ian spoke about, which really piqued my interest, was ARIA. I think that there's obviously some conjecture over how we're supposed to say that, but ARIA, can you tell me about ARIA? What is that, so our people can hear about that? Because I think it's really interesting.
I think it was only this morning that I learned how to pronounce it correctly, but ARIA sounds quite accurate. Okay. So ARIA is really an evolution out of what we used to have, or formerly known as the vRealize Cloud Management Stack, which encompasses a suite of products that ticks the boxes of a Gartner management or cloud management wheel and caters for certain requirements, since we know that a multi-cloud is a reality that many organizations are facing, and things like application delivery or application analysis or operational analysis on these applications that sits in different endpoints. ARIA is our suite of products that brings those functionalities together to try and simplify the multi-cloud complexity that organizations are sitting in. we sat in a situation where we had quite a few product sets that ticked off these boxes, and they had different branding. So this was really our take at consolidating the message, consolidating the value, developing new product sets that fits into that to really consolidate the functionality customers are getting out of it. So it's our evolution of our cloud management suite.
I must say it's a really interesting product, and I can absolutely see the value of why customers would go down this road. We have a scenario of people having to do on-prem, having to do multiple clouds, and having to skill up multiple people on all these different things, where you could take your VMware skill and actually just utilize those people and get them to now grow and move into this next level of where they need to be in order to really facilitate this multi-cloud world. We heard about a customer talking at vFORUM today, speaking about how they are able to utilize the best parts of each of the public clouds and on-prem using things like Aria, which I think is really incredible. So LSD is now finally a partner of VMware. Where do you see LSD fitting into that partner ecosystem within VMware?
So it's an interesting model, and I think the complexity of modern applications or using cloud native services is extreme. And what we've realized is VMware, the traditional partner ecosystem we work with, is typically infrastructure-focused partners, and they're doing really well in that space. But with the introduction of Tanzu as a portfolio of products that we've brought into the ecosystem, we needed to tap on skill that we traditionally never worked with. And LSD sparked our interest in relation to that, typically around the expertise you guys have on Kubernetes as a consulting framework around that. And what we typically see is in the market, you require 3 types of personas of partners. There's a partner that will build infrastructure, which is our traditional partners that we work with and really successful on that side of things. We then have a partner that needs to help customers consume the services that's built on the platform. And I think from a Tanzu perspective or the Kubernetes side of things, that's where LSD fits in well. You understand Kubernetes, you understand the frameworks around it, you understand how to make that a reality for customers. And on the third end, you bridge that gap between developers that need to deploy on infrastructure but need some level of mechanics in the middle. So we see you guys really playing well in that phase and really there to drive our messaging or our solution stack into the customer ecosystem.
Yes, thank you. And I think that we're driving from a solution perspective to really put something together that is going to be there to solve the customer's problems. And I think we can do that really successfully with VMware.